Life is like a box of chocolate, but this year it was more like a game of Russian roulette. I mean, who knew that getting on a plane could be even more dangerous than playing a loaded gun? If you are looking for a thrilling adventure, forget all the movies. Just follow my crazy travel story during the pandemic. Let's go back to where it all began. A year ago, my life was like this. Hi, Mrs. Low. The leading investor would like to add a new drag into the shareholders agreement, and we do think this is not acceptable as a red flag. As the founder of the company, it will put you into a very disadvantaged position in certain circumstances. My busy life is about to break when I heard that a family member fell ill. My boyfriend and I decided to pack our bags and visit the US. But little did I know that I was about to embark on a journey of a lifetime. Fast forward a few months, my life is like this. I found myself hopping from country to country like a caffeinated kangaroo. I was constantly running around and has been to 10 places during a single year. I mean, it was like I was on some kind of insane scavenger hunt, and all because of a little thing called COVID. And let me tell you, getting visas was like playing musical chairs with countries. Every time I turned around, my visa was expiring, and I had to hop on another flight to a new destination. It was like I was living some kind of bureaucratic nightmare and playing a real-life game of The Amazing Race. But instead of racing for $1 million, I was racing against a pandemic. March 2022, I flew to Cambodia with an electronic visa for 30 days. A month later, my visa in Cambodia expired, so I applied for another extension for about 15 days. So 2 weeks later, my visa expired again, so I flew to Thailand and got a visa on arrival for 15 days. As you can tell, my visa in Thailand expired soon after that, so I flew to Dubai and got a visa on arrival for 30 days. And 3 weeks later, I flew back to Thailand again. I got a visa on arrival for 15 days because Thailand is like easier to get into for me. It was like I was living a real life Groundhog Day. But instead of reliving the same day, I was reliving the same visa problem again and again. In June 2022, my visa in Thailand expired again. I had a flight back home to China, but I was denied boarding by the Chinese embassy, refusing to issue me a QR code.
Are you kidding me, the country?
It was really like I was living some kind of crazy movie. But instead of battling villains, I was battling bureaucracy. I mean, who knew that a QR code could be more valuable than citizenship at that time? Left with only hours to act, I had to fly to Indonesia and got another 30-day visa on arrival. It It was like I was on some kind of insane roller coaster constantly, but instead of twists and turns, I was experiencing visa problems and constantly fighting the fire. Oh my god, trust me. In July 2022, I flew back to the US, where I was happy to find that my visa still had about 5 months left. Then finally, I had somewhere to stay at least. It was like winning a lottery, except instead of money, it was the ability to avoid the pains of constant moving around with a stressful full-time job at the same time. However, as you know, this is not forever. It's still a visa. So in January 2023, my US visa was set to expire soon. So I had to come up with another plan. I decided to fly to Jamaica for a quick escape and return to the US, and at least I hope this works. Hey, I mean, if I'm going to deal with the pains of traveling, might as well take it worth it, correct? Well, fast forward to February 2023, China's borders finally reopened, and I was scheduled to fly out. But of course, something happened again. A snowstorm hit the airport and chaos ensued. I've never seen such a scene before. It was like a scene from a movie outside a movie, except everyone had luggage. People were lined up from the inside of the airport all the way to the outside, like all the way. Let me tell you, this past year has been a real doozy. But it has taught me some valuable lessons that I think will benefit you as well. For one, humans crave certainty, but life is uncertain. To manage instead of avoid uncertainties. Secondly, fear is a buzzkill, so don't let it ever hold you back. Thirdly, learning is a process. Breaking your old self and rebuild it, it's painful but definitely worth it. Fourthly, kindness is a rare commodity, so spread it around like it's confetti. I do appreciate a lot of kind and good people I met during my crazy year and on the way. They do help me a lot and really appreciate their kind help. And finally, governments are, well, governments. Need I say more? But hey, I want to tell you, I didn't just survive this year, I thrived. So if you want to join me on my adventures, subscribe to my channel and check out my other vlogs and travel reviews. Let me know what you think, and remember, don't let fear hold you back from your dreams, even if it means dealing with visa problems and all of those bureaucracy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.